Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to join our new member welcoming section. We are International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners, Greater China region. I'm Aaron, the representative of IAMCP. Today, we invite Mike Ng, the co-founder and CTO of One2Cloud, to share his view and also some of his personal information with us. So that's why in the coming day, maybe some of our IMCP partner, maybe our member, maybe the IT practitioner, maybe different kind of the software vendor customer have a chances to interact with him to try to do something more innovative. Good afternoon, Mike.
Yeah, good afternoon, Aaron.
Okay, thank you so much to join IMCP because you have a very good experience and doing something which is different from me, because I'm a software guy, a software platform guy, but you are more focused on the cloud, especially the multi-cloud. It means wherever kind of the customer, they have any kind of the cloud deployment, they can also interact with you to discuss with you how to migrate the cloud to Azure or whatever. But one more than that, actually, I understand that your company not only provide the cloud services, but also some kind of the artificial intelligence and other kind of the fintech solution as well. So I do believe that in the coming 30 minutes, you can share a little bit more with us. So that's why we understand that what's the best possible way to interact with you, and then ideally we can work with you all together. So before talking about One2Cloud, this company, I need to do something first. As you can see in the lower part of the screen, there's an Allspot, the video equipment vendor. Actually, the sole agent of the Allspot in Hong Kong, she sponsored the device to us because she told me that, okay, Aaron, it seems that you did quite a lot of job with your partner members all together, but your webcam is not so good. So that's why they sponsored the webcam to us to hope that in the coming day we can have the much better event or whatever. So that's why if anybody else want to know a little bit about the Allspot in Hong Kong, maybe you can just follow the information I showed below to get in touch with them. Okay, so that's the what we say is appreciation time. Okay, so Mike, okay, can I ask you to introduce a little bit about yourself, because I understand that you are very young, less than 30, but already be a CTO of the One2Cloud. One2Cloud is not a typical company. I understand there's a lot of the innovative technology, some of the new stuff, especially talking about not only the Rep 2, or talking about Rep 3 and something like that. Before talking about the One2Cloud, can you introduce a little bit about yourself? So that's why we understand how can you be so successful to make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Yeah, thanks, Aaron, for the introduction. And hi, guys. I'm Mike Ng. I'm the co-founders and CTO of One2Cloud. So let me have a quick introduce for myself. And I used to work in Amazon AWS as a solution architect intern. So actually, before I getting started off my entire career, I already have a very solid and strong understanding of the cloud industry, especially no matter it's cloud or data center or software development or other digital technologies. So my passion on technology is not just only on cloud, although I found One2Cloud, but I'm also an enthusiast on Web3 technology, especially like the blockchain or crypto or smart contract stuff. So yeah, you can say I'm a geek or nerd on technologies for myself. Yeah.
Okay, so good. Okay, we understand about your competence and maybe your strength about the technology. But what was the reason you set up this company? Because you're the co-founder. Make sure that you have some very good partner working together. What was the reason you guys work together to set up the One2Cloud to move for the past 3 years or something like that? To the best of my memory, and One2Cloud should be 3 years in the history. Is it correct?
Yeah. Because let's talk about why I set up with the One2Cloud with the partners. Because at first, I have engaged with a lot of skills and a hobby, but I find out I'm not a guy that satisfied on a single things to work with. So yeah, like when I set up a One2Cloud, especially for cloud reselling, cloud consultant, I have the opportunities to like get in touch with different latest technologies or solutions, or no matter it's legacy technologies or other solution that cannot be discovered on the internet. So I think this is an amazing way for me to explore more and get in touch with more opportunities and technologies. Yeah.
Okay, so according to my understanding, nowadays it's a very challenging to recruit, or maybe we say recruit, okay, already maybe work with some good candidate together. Let's say, for example, because there's a shortage of the talents in Hong Kong, and then there's a lot of people is going to maybe downsize their operation because they don't have the suitable resources to fulfill the project, something like that. Do you have any idea about the situation in Hong Kong? Is it really that bad, or actually there's a lot of the good channel that you can recruit the suitable candidate, no matter in Hong Kong or in other region as well?
Yeah, it's a good question, because the question itself is yes, but also no, because nowadays that people with familiar with cloud technology is maybe I say them like that, is people familiar with cloud technology and know how to use technology, but not much of junior of developers or engineers are familiar with cloud technology, because once they graduate from their school or college, they have no idea what cloud is or never used cloud before. So yeah, it's pretty hard for us to recruit some junior or new colleagues or new members that is familiar with cloud that we can grow or build with. So in this way, we work with HKIIT with them. So because they have a program called Cloud and Data Center Administration, with specially on cloud technologies, so that we can recruiting different new joiners from school directly after they graduate, or even they're not graduate. And also because we're not just encouraging our new members or new joiners or even juniors engineers to learning cloud, but also encouraging them to like having experience from international, like the competitions or hackathon from internationals. So because from my past experience, I've participated the World Skills 2019 in Korea for cloud computing, and I'm a represent Hong Kong to fight over 13 country like Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, etc. And I take part like the fourth. And one of my members is also younger than me. He also have participated in World Skill in 2024 in France. So he got a very good result this time. He represent Hong Kong to compete among like 16 or 18 countries from the globe, and this time he take part to take the third place of cloud computing branch, which I think is a very good result and encouragement for Hong Kong, especially in cloud industry.
Yeah, I do believe that you mentioned quite a number of the methods, or maybe the tips for the recruiter or some of the IT companies and employers. So that's why they understand that not only send out a post or whatever, waiting for somebody else to have an engagement. Actually, there's a lot of way to try to do it earlier than the other people, and then because there's a lot of so-called competition, as you mentioned. I do believe there is a very good chances that there's a great people over there. They can perform, they can have some passion about the industry or whatever. So this is very significant for the employee. So hopefully in the coming day, nobody will say that, okay, we don't have the resources forever. Okay, actually you need to do a little bit more to try to recruit the people. Okay, and that question is talking about we still not focus on the one-to cloud at this moment. Still focus on something which is relevance. Okay, probably there's a lot of the so-called organization, they are talking about diversity and inclusion. It means that, okay, in the company, not only the gentlemen, maybe the ladies have the equal opportunity, or maybe there's some disability person, they also have the chances to perform themselves. Maybe there's talking about different cultural, or maybe some kind of the races or something like that. So there's a lot of things that nowadays everybody, or maybe the large organization enterprise, they promoting this one to make sure that everybody have a chance to work together. To the best of
Mm,
our understanding, actually, 12 Cloud, not only in Hong Kong, you also have the
yeah.
operation in different region, right with the partner, right with your colleagues together. Can you tell a little bit about your current situation about the different region or wherever, talking about a little bit about DNI, or maybe there is some arrangement you already made. We have no idea. Maybe you can share a little bit with us.
Yeah. Because we have seen the situation in Hong Kong. The situation in Hong Kong. Quite a lot of people are moving to different places, like other state. So
Okay.
at this situation, we have set up quite two elite now. For now, we set up additional two more office. One in Taiwan. The second one will be Malaysia. So yeah, we're recruiting people around the globe to join, help us to build the business together and grow together, because our next step will be expanding to Middle East and also Africa, because uh, we find out there's more opportunities and to build more business over there. So especially in Dubai, and we also have actually set up an office and company in Dubai recently. So we're expanding our entire business together in especially in Dubai, but also in the South Africa and also North Africa. Yeah.
Okay, understand. So, because most of the company is talking about maybe we set a very good foundation in a region and then expand gradually. So it seems
Mm,
that you did quite a lot of the great job at the same time. So, is there any priority you already arranged? So that's why maybe you are focusing in maybe in South Africa or wherever, which has a higher potential or wherever. How can you make the so-called decision, or maybe your teammate made the decision, and then let you set up all those technical resources, something like that? Any idea about
mm.
this one?
Because at the first step when we set up once a client in Hong Kong, we only try to expand the Southeast Asia. And during the expansion in entire Southeast Asia, we met a lot of partners and friends
Mm,
that is not only from Asia, but also they're from like Middle East or even North America, Africa, entire the globe. So we get quite a lot of information and news and the situation in other countries, like especially I mentioned in Dubai and South Africa, North of Africa, etc. So we find out there's quite a lot of opportunities and business that we can explore and work with the local business or people. So yeah, that one of the critical reason why we're trying to getting to know more with the people from around the globe to like understanding more about the industry. Yeah.
yeah, so that's why I do believe that nowadays the business environment is totally different. Before that, maybe the so-called information flow is not so efficient. Okay, but nowadays
Yeah.
everybody, no matter you met that people in person or just through the internet or wherever, you
Mm,
already have a chances to discuss and then understand that, oh, maybe there's a much better so-called opportunity in somewhere else. So that's why allocate the
mm,
resources to all those stuff. But because you are the technical person, CTO, okay, if
yeah.
I were the business guy, it would be much more easier for me to manage all those requests, all those arrangements, because okay, I identify, do some kind of the research to try to set up some kind of
Mm,
partnership all together. Just like the IAMCP, okay, there's so many partners around the world. But from the technical perspective, actually you need to do quite a lot of things to try to support them, to enable not only the company, your company, but also maybe the partner company working together. I believe that this is very challenging, especially as you know that maybe the technical person, we always have the so-called the
mm,
stereotype that technical person may not be easy to communicate. So that's why,
yeah.
do you have any suggestion how to manage this kind of a situation?
Yeah, it's quite challenging because especially it's not only about the a regional or even cultural or even time zone, and sometimes the communication is also an issue because I mentioned it's across the time zone. So sometimes it might be the after work, but the other guys need technical support maybe is morning at like maybe 10 a.m. So yeah, it's quite difficult. So including the situation, we have included some AI technology to help us to automate the entire cloud support or internal cloud internal technical support process, because the AI technology, especially what we call the Gen AI, is very popular nowadays. we can easily just build up our internal knowledge bases, to which included into the Gen AI model. And eventually, if anyone that has any technical issue, no matter is internal technical issues or business-based issues, that the Gen AI can easily to reply or responding according to the knowledge bases that we have written down or documented. So this is one of the strategies that we are trying to approach and using right now. Yeah.
Okay, so good, because you already mentioned about the AI, how to make use of it. Because
Yeah.
somebody say that, oh, maybe AI is still in the exploring stage, but actually
Mm,
really depends on how much problem you have. If you have the more
yeah.
problem, actually you can apply it immediately to
Mm,
relieve the problem, something like that. Okay, another question is talking about. I just mentioned that you are very young. Okay, less than 30.
mm.
I believe that your colleague should be similar to you, less than 30, and but according to my, not the observation, according to my understanding, a lot of the employer have hesitation to recruit the young guy because they always believe the young people, the Gen Z or something like that, they may not be interested to very dedicated to do the job, or maybe there's some kind of the so-called different view to take care of the project, or even after office hour, nobody really want to respond to the customer, something like that. In your company, your company is a very aggressive, very innovative. How about the so-called the personnel arrangement in your organization? Is it this kind of the young people, the majority, and then cause you trouble? Or no, actually everybody, they have the passion, they understand about the vision of the company. So that's why everybody is willing to spend more effort to try to make the company in a much better shape, something like that. Any idea about your observation or maybe your experience to operate this company?
You can say, I would say 90% yes, because not all of our members in our companies work with technology related. So yeah, let's take away apart from this. You're talking about the people especially responsible for technology innovation, and yes, they are, I would say, super aggressive, because most of them are not only like exploring the technology that we're currently working on, they may also looking with the, especially like the Web3, the crypto related, the latest AI development. So we actually very encourage them to like getting explore more about these latest, not even later, is the outstanding technologies, because sometimes these technology may be very powerful as the demo or the showcase, but maybe eventually they may not able to implement in the real world solution. But I think it's a very good opportunity and experience for all of us to having know what this were happening, because actually I've quite, I would say, I won't say a lot of experience because I'm still young, but I got some experience, like quite a lot of people feel like, oh, they got a lot of IT experience, so they're not willing to exploring the new technology. I think this is the very bad example for all of the technology guys, because once you get into the IT industry, you are a student for your lifetime, because once you don't learning new stuff, so you get behind.
Yes, I believe that you give that very good advice for the young people. Actually, not only the
Yeah.
young people, anybody else in
Yeah.
the IT industry, because
Yeah.
every day we need to upgrade ourselves. Otherwise, maybe half years
Mm,
later, we have no idea what is the logo represent. Have a look of the
mm,
logo, but don't understand what's the product or the services or the
yeah.
technology. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now I seriously really want to know a little bit about talking about the roadmap, and also what is happening in 1-2 Cloud. Not only
Mm.
not only provide the cloud services integration, all those things, but what's the roadmap, or is there any kind of the project or any kind of the so-called the product or new platform, new services you're so-called already did and then launching in the market or something like that? Any idea can give to us?
Yeah. Although One2Cloud do the 6 cloud providers reselling and cloud consultant related business, we also have two another business. One is called EDNS domain, which focus on the Web3 technologies, especially on the decentralized infrastructure technology, like the decentralized domain name, like the current DNS, but the infrastructure that is built on blockchain and smart contract, or decentralized storage, D drive, which bring a bridge between our existing cloud storage and decentralized storage technologies. And we also currently working on a quite new product called Lookout, which is a fintech product, which you can imagine say is a crypto-backed credit card. You can say it's a debit card model, but at the end, it is a credit card issued by a famous uh, card payment network. So through this way, because the crypto, the stable coin, the CDBC has talked about like all time long, at least few years, but how can we get into our real world experience? Because everyone has heard about crypto, but and quite a lot of people are using crypto as daily business, trading, and investment. But currently, there's no a easy or single way to spend those cryptocurrency in the real world. So what Lookout is trying to do is bringing a convenience way for those people are using crypto as a daily or a business. They can spending in the real world very easily.
Okay, thank you so much for your sharing. Okay, actually, I have one personal question. Okay, because I have maybe a mentee. Okay, actually, he's a student. Okay, he
Mm,
discovered that what he learned right now, he believes that it may not be useful in the future. So ask me to talk about what's the latest technology that he need to pick up at this moment and then make use of it in the future. This is a really tough question because, as you know, that every day there's a new technology.
yeah,
So
true.
if that question, I want to pass it to you. Can you give some idea? So that's why I can pass this video to my mentee to tell him that
Mm.
okay, what should he not should okay. Maybe he can think about it, how to consider what he is going to learn, and then what's happening in the future, how he can manage the so-called uncertainty, something like that. Can you give us some idea? Because your generation is much more closer than
Yeah.
to rhythm than me. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very good question because even for myself, I've experienced the same question. Like, I feel like, oh, the thing that I learned from the lesson or from the school is useless. How to learn more, getting into the latest technology stuff. Yeah, I also experienced this question a long time ago, but I sort this out is everything you learn is there's meaning. There's the thing that you learn that won't be useless. So yeah, take the chance to remember and learn everything that you can learn today. Because yes, as a real world example, because we need it's a real world example in our office because during my experienced student, we have learned a lot of networking stuff. Even my tech team members also all of us need to learn how to set up a physical network setup. So when we're setting up our new office in Hong Kong, I mean, at the same way, all of us know how to set up the network in office, right? But all of our members are forgot. Only I do remember because I take the chance to learn what I have learned from the lesson. So yeah, back to the question itself, how to approach to the latest technology. So I mean, it's not you learn the latest technology. In fact, you are going through by doing solving your own questions to like which have the opportunity to get in touch with the latest technology because it's pretty hard for yourself. There's get into the latest technology without any purpose. Like all the Gen AI now, they are very famous, very useful. But what is the primary purpose for you to get in touch with it? You're gonna build up your career. You're gonna solve your questions or solve your own issues. So I think the most easiest ways to get in touch, not only latest but also technology, is find some issues or question that's happen around yourself, and then try to build a solution to solve it. Then, but during the way of doing up this solution, you will get a lot of precious experience and opportunity to get involved with the technology. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I believe you mentioned about problem solving. Actually, we understand that the
Mm,
problem have a different way to solve the problem. So that's why you get the
yeah.
problem and then try to identify which way should be able to solve the problem or which way
Yeah.
is much better than in this case or whatever. So this is the number one.
Mm,
The second part is talking about the foundation. Actually, the foundation is a very, very important. As
yeah.
everybody know that, oh, sometimes learn from the school talking about the traditional language or well, really annoying or something like no, it's not
Mm,
annoying. This is the
yeah.
foundation. So that's why in the coming day, different kind of the problem. You will think about, oh, I can use this kind of so-called algorithm or the method to try to make use of this one. Of
Mm,
course, you can also pick up some kind of the tools, which is much more convenience to build a solution, something like that. This is another story. Every day, every time there is some changes. I believe that the young
mm,
people need to have this kind of the so-called mindset, understand that what they are
mm,
learning today is very important for them to learn in the future. Otherwise, nobody can help them. And one more thing
yeah.
is talking about how can they identify the so-called the technology or the latest technology. Of course, they can go through the web or listen to somebody else. But more important, you just maybe mentioned it earlier. This the conversation talking about maybe you can try to engage with different kind of the so-called competition. So that's why you understand.
Yeah.
Okay, team A, team B, team three, they have the different opinion, different kind of technology. Oh, they present. So that's why I understand why they can use this one. So that's why you can further explore how can you make use of this technology. The simple so-called recommendations. Talk to different people.
Mm,
Talk to different people. Listen to them to see whether there's something you can get upon. No matter they are a technical person, maybe they're a marketing guy, maybe they're a scholar or whatever. Everybody have the value. So that's why I believe that I will pass this video to my mentee to make sure that he understand what he need to do.
yeah.
There's no any guarantee, but at least you understand that you are doing something which is not useless. Actually, it's very useful for the
Yeah.
career development. Okay, thank you so much for your comment. Okay, so when we talk about the one two crowd, I understand that that's expand or maybe moving very fast, especially in the different kind of the you mentioned about crypto, the lookout or some of the latest innovation about the technology, make use of it in the fintech or something like that. I want to ask two questions actually. The first question is that okay, I'm interested to work with you because I understand that maybe you guys can pick up the latest technology. So that's why you should be the good partner. So that's why maybe I already in the market for maybe 10 years or 20 years. I'm still using the
Mm,
traditional technology platform or services or whatever. I can work with you. So that's why I can learn something from you. But the point is that there are so many people approach you guys. What kind of the so-called the partner or the people you really want to engage with them to have the win-win situation? Any idea about it to share with us?
I think for this part, especially for one to cloud, I think for anyone that is interested in cloud business, that is, we are very welcome to come approach with us because, as mentioned, we are six cloud
Yeah.
providers, resellers, and also consultants. And so we and actually as a another news that I think we still not yet to like having announcement that I think we are the only cloud providers that we are the only company that is having three distributors. We are the three distributors of three China cloud, one Huawei, Alien, also Tencent. I think we are the only company that is among all
Mm.
three cloud providers of distributors. So yeah, if you're interested of any cloud related business, no matter you're a consultant, uh, or technical support, any other thing that we're very welcome to come up with us.
Okay, thank you so much. I do believe that in the coming days, more and more chances for the Microsoft Azure. Okay, so that's why
Yeah,
the six cloud service provider maybe because somebody to move to Azure, they are more. It's more preferable to approach you because you already
mm,
have very good experience in different kind of the
yeah,
platform. Do the migration in a much better way. Okay. Then another one is talking about the roadmap. Okay, as I mentioned that maybe you already did quite a lot of the job already at this moment. The
mm.
roadmap will be spent additional effort in which region or which kind of the product or which kind of the services you are going to develop or maybe to launch. Any idea about this one, the roadmap? Okay.
Yeah. For the next breaking change for one to cloud, that is we were setting up a our self cloud platform in the Middle East. The name is not yet to decided, but we're cooperating with the local data center in the Middle East to help to set up our cloud platform. But it's not only for our cloud, but it have the capability to like integrating with other cloud, especially like Azure or other cloud providers, which means eventually if you have the need or the demand on using multi-cloud platform, then our brand new cloud platform will be your first choice, because again, it's not only our cloud, but also other existing cloud providers.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your roadmap. So that's why the audience over there, they understand that what's the priority of the one to cloud at this moment, and then they have a lot of chances to discuss with you, especially again and again, is anything related to the cloud. Okay, probably you
Yeah.
can get in touch with the one to cloud. Okay, so because you are very not capable, you are very great performance, and also I really appreciate to discuss with you because you share a lot of the good stuff for me and also for the young people. And I understand that, okay, you are also very interested to do different kind of the community service. Actually, the International Association of Microsoft Channel Partners, we are also a so-called community service, but for the Microsoft partner, mainly for the Microsoft partner. So that's why welcome to join IMCP Greater China region, and thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be the convener in Taiwan. So in the coming day, if anybody else in Taiwan, they will want to work with the IMCP to establish the network and work with the one to cloud, please feel free to contact Mike. Okay, so later on I will put Mike the contact on the relevant website, something like that. So this is something that I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Mike, again, because you really willing to contribute a little bit more to all those people. So that's why thank you. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I do believe that
Thanks, Aaron.
today welcome section is going to the end. Okay, so maybe we say goodbye to the audience, and then of course later on we still have a lot of chances to share the wheel, the progress of the one to cloud with everybody. So let's say bye to everybody. Bye bye.
Yep. Bye bye.